Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Thescottshow wake-up call. The only show to listen to in the morning because it's short. It's less than 15 minutes long. In fact, I think yesterday or the day before, we went 15:05 or something like that. So you got 15 minutes to spare. You listen to this show. It's great. It's awesome. All right, folks. Today's the Super Bowl. I don't know if you guys heard. There's this thing going on in Minneapolis. But it's the Super Bowl today. Congratulations to both teams for making it. No matter what I think of you guys, still big time thumbs up for you guys. So we're gonna go to our thumbs up, thumbs down. We got our mentions, shout outs, our state pick. We got checkidate.com. I always have fun saying that. So first thumbs up is because it's winter. I'm gonna give the first thumbs up to snow festivals. Apparently, the cold front Duluth happened. There was something in Madison yesterday. Any place where you could say, hey, it's cold outside, but we're going to think about you guys anyway. So, why not? Why not? So, big time thumbs up to snow festivals and the organizers. You guys put together a good show. There you go. Lots of hot chocolate. Lots of hot chocolate. Alright, thumbs down goes to the wind chill. Because it's cold outside. It's winter time. And I don't like the bad weather. I don't like getting wind chill advisories. I like getting, hey, it's going to be really hot out. It's going to be 100 degrees outside. Because you know what? I'll go running at night then. It won't be that bad at night. Mosquitoes might be out, but I'd rather take a whole bunch of mosquitoes swarming me than the wind chill. Just saying. Alright, thumbs up goes to Super Bowl stuff. And I say stuff because, frankly, like I've said numerous times on the show, I don't care for the game. The Eagles and the Patriots, I just don't care. I have a little tiny bet going on for candy. Other than that, I got nothing. And, it just is what it is, folks. So, thumbs up for the Super Bowl stuff, because they got the Puppy Bowl and the Bissell Kitty halftime show, which is my favorite. I love the Puppy Bowl. There's always a cute little beagle on there. I'm a big fan of beagles. And really any dogs, but, my first doggy was a beagle. So, there you go. And Minneapolis is booming. They're making tons of money. They're doing awesome stuff. So Justin Timberlake is your halftime show, so at least it's not going to be something incredibly bad. I'm not going to be hypercritical on that on Twitter. I still might say a few things and might live tweet it out. If you guys are not on my Twitter, check it out. Twitter.com/syazel. Oh, I think it's Scott Yazel, one of the two. I don't know. But send me a message, and I'll hook you guys up with Twitter. All of these podcasts actually go to Twitter. So you can get all the podcasts, know that we're live, do all that cool stuff via there. And you guys will hear, if you get butthurt about anything, don't read into my Twitters. Okay. Thumbs down, though, goes to Pink being sick. Now, I'm under the assumption that she's going to be, heavily medicated, heavily taken care of. Apparently, Pink has been tapped for being the person to sing the national anthem. I've never been one for pop singers singing the national anthem. Some of them have been good, some of them have been bad. I mean, Whitney Houston, had a great, national anthem. And then Christina Aguilera, bombed heavily. So, it's a crapshoot. And Pink being sick with the flu, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of anybody being sick. I wish her well. And hopefully she makes it through this and gets to go home and relax. So, I got a question given to me the other day by one of our great listeners, Dan. And he asked me about what kind of podcasts I listen to. So when writing this, I came up with a thumbs up for great podcasts, and then I'll tell you what I like. So I listened to the Jim Cornette Experience and Drive Thru, as anybody would. Who's a big wrestling fan. That's the thing I probably look forward to the most. My Monday mornings are with Tony Schiavone and Conrad Thompson. What happened when? A lot of the stuff is from MLW Radio. If it's not from MLW Radio, Major League Wrestling Radio. I also listen to the Tennessee Studcast with Ron Fuller, the Tennessee Stud, talking about wrestling. And they're in Tennessee in the Great Smoky Mountains. And also the Ross Report with Jim Ross. So I kind of immerse myself with lots of wrestling. I also tell my Google to play news all the time. So I'm always caught up with what's going on in the world if I'm stuck in the office too long or whatever. So great podcast, great ways to get your information. Thumbs up for that. Last thumbs down is for train accidents, people getting killed with trains. I mean, there was the thing with all the congressional people. And now today there was another one with a freight train and another train. Just when you thought it was safe to go anywhere, folks. Crazy crap. Okay, so we go to our checkiday.com. Find out what day it is today. It is Dump Your Significant Jerk Day. Alright. It's Liberace Day. It's National Creative Vacuum Day. Because that sucks. Jokes. Alright, all day long. National Homemade Soup Day. National Quacker Day. National Stuffed Mushroom Day. National Thank a Mailman Day. It's Rosa Parks Day. It's Super Bowl Sunday, just in case you haven't heard. It's Torture Abolition Day. It's USO Day, and it's World Cancer Day. I do want to give a special shout out to anyone having to go through anything having cancer related. Cancer sucks. I think we can all agree with that. Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever religion you belong to, whatever race you are, we can all agree, all together as one human body, that cancer sucks. I didn't say the other word, but I could have. Just saying. Alright, so shout outs today to Don, to our great friend Don. To Jerry. Jerry's helping us out. To Carl, who's always helping us out. To April. To Jason and to Natalie. To Angie. To Kirk and Autumn. And a special shout out to Louisa. There you go. Got some shout outs going on today. Alright, in mentions, we have our TCW show tonight after the Super Bowl. We'll come live with the Super Bowl pre- or post-game show on the Sports Network on here on the Thescottshow. And then after that, we'll come with TCW Fantasy Wrestling. And then after that, I'm going to bed. You guys can check that out after the Super Bowl special sports show. Probably while they're handing out the trophy, because I don't really care about the trophy. I will get on here and do that show for you, let you guys know about the game, about the halftime show, and most importantly, about the commercials. And I did make a point to get out to a show last night. The Duluth Dolls performed here in town. They have a burlesque group called the Duluth Dolls. They did good, and it was an entertaining show. So I want to mention them and give them a shout out because it was a good show. everything went well. All right, our state pick today is Massachusetts, the great state of Massachusetts, of course. That's where New England plays football, in Foxborough. We're not giving them a shout out because they might win, and that's the reason for the state pick. There's also a bunch of stuff going on in Massachusetts right now with their homeless population. So I want you guys to think about their homeless population and the entire country as we move forward with the 10-25-50 homeless project, and we're doing amazing things. So I want to thank you guys so very much for everything you do, for listening to the show, for liking, sharing, subscribing, giving us money on Patreon. If you don't yet, do it. It's so much fun. We want to highlight all of that cool stuff, and we'll see you guys very, very, very soon on Thescottshow.com.